What up, everyone? Right now, this is the angle. It's all good. All right. What up, everyone? Take a little time outside, why don't we? Ooh, we are definitely gonna get a temperature warning out here. I can feel it already. Oh man. What up? I don't know if this is the best angle. I'm gonna keep it real. Doesn't feel like the best angle to me. I honestly don't know what the best angle is, though. Bruh. Nice. Got that stuck in my foot. I could barely see the camera right now. I mean that when I say I could barely see it. What up, everyone? Sorry that this chat's taking. Oh my god, there's a spider on me. Sorry, this chat's taking a little bit to heat up, but my phone is taking no time at all to heat up. So that's interesting. Bro, why are all these things just on me? Like, let's chill out. I'm not getting attacked here. Oh man. Alright, what the hell is going on right now? Okay. All right, that's as good as I'm going to get for this angle. What up, Mace Dog 201? Yo, grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit. What up, everyone hopping in? So we're doing, yes, another live stream today. I know I constantly do my live streams at 8 a.m., but, you know, if y'all get lucky, I get another live stream in. Today's one of those days. I was just outside, and it was hot. My phone's about to get a temperature warning, even though it's 5:40. So I don't really know what to do about that, except win anyways. So let's just win anyways. We're going to get this stream up with hella people in it. I could almost assure you that. So yeah, let's go run through it and definitely get some people in here. Hell yeah. You look tired. I am tired, brother. I am tired, man. But just because I'm tired does not mean that we lose. It means that we actually work harder, you know, try to actually achieve our goals and work harder at that thing. That's my approach when I feel tired, you know, because you got to win, man. You got to win at this life, and there's certain ways to do it, and there's certain ways to not do it, and I'm trying to figure those out. That's why I'm trying to help y'all out and give y'all advice on that. Also, thank you to whoever just subscribed. I just saw we got a new subscriber. Thank you. But hell yeah. It's a great way to live. Thank you, brother. Yeah. And I'm trying to help y'all do the same thing too. Like, y'all got any questions on or any, you know, advice that y'all want, any strategies on how to live a life like this, ask away and I'll help y'all out. Hair's all over the place. It's all good though. So I did a TikTok live stream today. It got up there, but it only boosted for a little bit, then it was cooked. So very, very interesting. YouTube seems like the only live streams where I can actually get people loyal and locked in and actually staying in the streams. So I'm going to continue with that vibe because might as well at the end of the day. And yeah. What up, professional drummer? You look handsome. Thank you. Just out here trying to give y'all life advice. I don't know what this shit does. Okay, interesting. What else? Oh, interesting. Okay, I don't need to do all that. But I will do that. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. So thank y'all for the likes. Flex those muscles. Hi, I'm back. What up, what up, what up, Apex? Was good. Midday stream, or more like afternoon stream, really. It's 5:43. It's been a good day today, actually. I did get a lot of stuff done. I did kind of organize stuff. And also, I told myself that there's a lot of stuff I didn't do, which is good. Because it's not good that I didn't do the stuff, but it's good that I'm calling myself out for not doing the stuff, okay? That's the entire point. Because like I said, I don't have all this stuff figured out, okay? I'm just now getting organized with things and figuring this stuff out. But y'all will see the journey of me slowly figuring it out. And then growing more and more and more and just having that no-quit mentality towards it. That's basically the vibe that I'm trying to give off and rock with. So if y'all got that same energy, then let's keep running it because, you know, I'm trying to win here. You know, I'm actually trying to win. Like, I do not want to lose. Losing, I hate losing more than I like winning. You know, and when you guys might be like, well, what is he even talking about? I'm like, for life, okay? Life is full of wins and losses, okay? And I constantly am trying to win. I'm constantly trying to get the W. I'm trying to get the better end of the situation. Did I get W's today? Hell yeah. But, you know. Flex those my hand back. Come on, bro. What was that? Flex harder. Bro, I'm tired right now. Yeah, that's all I got for you. I'm sorry. Sorry. If you want to see more flexing, you gotta look at my Instagram or YouTube shorts, because that's where I'm flexing with a lot more energy. Or look at my push-up live stream today. I'm also flexing that a lot. Or any of my push-up and pull-up live streams. Tons of options for you guys. Tons of options. I gotta say, I just shaved this and I like it more. I like just the mustache. I'm gonna keep it real. I really do. Not a lot of people agree, and it is what it is, but I enjoy it. Everything's sore, which is good. I always say that, but I still need to continue to say it, or at least feel the need to say it. But yeah. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers. I know this stream only started 11 minutes ago, but we're already getting some more subscribers, which is awesome. Yeah, man. I mean, we're on the road to 2,500 subscribers. It's as simple as that. And I did make a goal. I'm not sure. I don't know why I made this goal, but I made it because I want to push myself even harder. But I made the goal of trying to make 25,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Okay? Now, that would mean I would have to do what I just did this past month 10 more times. And I only have 6 months to do it. So I would have to go quicker. So I'm definitely putting a challenge on myself. But I do believe it's going to force me to try to achieve the goal a little bit harder, which will be good overall for long term. So, yeah, that's my goal, is 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And then also 10,000 followers on Instagram by the end of the year. So, yeah. I know I did not make it easy for myself at all. I did not make this situation easy. I did not make my goals easy. Okay, in fact, I would argue I made them slightly harder than more than like slightly harder than extremely difficult. Like, it's gonna be tough. I'm gonna need to put a bunch of hours into really my business aspect of it and setting up systems that work. You know what I mean? So there's a lot that's gonna be to it. Right now, this is just a chill stream, but eventually they're gonna become a lot more oriented. Like tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow I'm doing a sunrise stream. So I'll be streaming the sunrise, and then I'll do like my typical 8 a.m. stream. But I'm streaming the sunrise, which is going to be at 5 a.m. So that's a whole different vibe. But yeah, I'm still going to do this stream because at the end of the day, I like talking to my YouTube people, and I like vibing with y'all, helping y'all out. And honestly, the truth is, my biggest ecosystem is here, okay? This is where I have my most followers, my most OGs, the most people that are just going to continue to watch because they enjoy watching. You know what I mean? Like, when I go onto TikTok, I'm going to get, like, 10 people tops. You know what I mean? I do not have a big following on TikTok. I only have 60 followers on there. And yes, my streaming skills are good enough to get people to maintain for a little bit, but at the end of the day, I've only done 3 live streams on there, so it's going to take a little bit to get that to grow. But soon it will, and then y'all are going to have to hop on there. Instagram, I tried yesterday and had 0 people for a 10-minute live stream. So that shows you how bad that whole situation is. And then YouTube, you know, I usually get around average, really depends, but like 10 to 30 people on average watching the streams. Can you name the countries you know in Africa? Bro. Morocco, Libya, South Africa, Madagascar, Algeria. Can you cover Cam for Lamar Jackson edit? Hopefully I get one of these Lamar Jackson edits, bro. I swear, I've been asked at least 6 times. I've only gotten 1. And that was, I'm just talking about just today. If we talk about how many times I've been asked about these Lamar Jackson edits, at least, I'm not going to lie, at least 30 times. Thank you to all the new subs, by the way. But, yeah, where are these Lamar edits? I can't see them, bro. Cannot see them, man. So, hopefully y'all actually make one. The one dude made a really good one, though. It got like 4.5K views. Higher than most of my average shorts. He also is just, he's just clearly got this YouTube stuff figured out a little bit more. Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, my bad. Okay, my bad. What up? The Empress Lillian was good. We're just out here giving y'all life advice, not morning advice, afternoon advice. I usually do morning live streams, but today I decided to switch it up and do a midday live stream because I know y'all midday people be asleep when I do my morning live streams, and I know you guys still deserve that same vibe, that same ecosystem of trying to become the best versions of ourselves, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and that's really what we're going for over here. So if we can continue with that vibe, then I mean, I see no issues. Also, thank you to whoever just subbed, by the way. We're getting hella more subs. No worries, you'll grow someday and be a successful YouTuber. Thank you. Jakob, good day to you, mate. What up? Just out here, midday stream. Might do it for a little bit, might not, but I got a lot of good work in today, and at this point, I'm just like, why not do more work kind of vibe? So that's the vibe, because today, I did a stream, worked out and streamed, and then posted a bunch of content, made my meals, and then posted some more content, went over some business stuff, and then started to stream again, and also did a midday stream on TikTok. So it's been a lot today, but it's been a winning day, and that winning day has taken the dopamine and made it a little bit easier, because obviously today I didn't wake up with energy. In fact, I woke up with very little energy. Very little energy and very little motivation, and you could see it in the live stream. I'm like, super tired, but then, the live stream just gets me to wake up and actually vibe. Where are you from? From South Florida. I am from South Florida. Sounds like a successful day to me. Yes, it very much was a successful day, and I strive to have more and more days like this, to be honest. The more and more days I can have that are successful, keep on stacking up the wins, the better it's going to be. And also, it's easier it's going to be to achieve my goals, because at the end of the day, these goals that I have, are big. At the end of the day, I want to literally get 25,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That's the goal I made. And based off what I'm looking at, it seems very, very hard. But if you make it unrealistic, then you know what? Who knows? Kobe was unrealistic, and so was Michael Jordan. So just gonna have to deal with that vibe of that. Is it alcohol? No, it's water, glass water. Y'all should start drinking some more glass water. Also, thank you to whoever just subbed. We're getting more subscribers. We're probably going to get around 2,300 subscribers either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how these streams go. I'm doing a sunrise stream tomorrow, so that'll definitely get some people in there, especially the early crowd. Why are you red? It's the red light, and also I'm a little tan. It's his light, yeah. Welcome, yeah. But just out here giving y'all life advice, vibing, thriving, trying to help you guys out, at the end of the day. What are we going through? What struggles we going through? Maybe we should do a poll. Let's run a poll real quick. Ready? Is depression real? I know we did this yesterday. I'm going to do it again. Why? Because why not? So we got a vote already. Someone said no. No, depression is not real. Okay. Well, explain yourself then, because there's a lot of people out there that really disagree with you. I don't even think I'm going to put my actual opinion to this question. I don't think I need to. I think I more just need to moderate everyone else's opinions and kind of, you know, if anyone gets into a debate, then we make it civilized. You know what I mean? That's kind of my goal. What up, Leo? What up, Murasol? Was good, was good. We're just talking about, is depression real? That's the question of the day. Is depression real? And you guys got to remember, when I do ask these questions, for the most part, I don't really even have a full opinion. I'm just more looking for, where is your mindset at? Where is your brain at? Because it's very interesting. When people talk about, like, is depression real? Is depression not real? I go, okay. So for the people that think it's real, right? Or for people that think it's not real, fine, cool. You guys go off and do your thing. For the people that think it is real, would it not be better to have a mindset of thinking that it does or doesn't exist? Like, what Earth would be better? An Earth where everyone thinks that depression is real, or an Earth where everybody thinks that depression is not real? What up, Spoke? What up, Bengals for life? Got a lot of OGs in here right now. Had a hamburger for dinner. Hell yeah, brother. Good stuff. But yeah, this is what's good about the YouTube live streams, though. I'll always have my OGs hop in. So that way, basically, I'll always have people that are, you know, out here vibing, you know, keeping it real. Depression is real, proven by science and experienced by real people. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. So when you say proven by science, what does that mean? Because, you know, 30 years ago, it was proven by science that cigarettes were healthy and help people relax. And then come to the future, nowadays, cigarettes proven by science is now unhealthy. So this is where I get confused. It's like, well, what does it really mean, like, proven by science? Because sometimes that could be wrong. You know, we were wrong about a lot of this stuff. You know. Your name is Jacob. What if we put it like this? Depression is real if you give it a chance to be real. Wow. I kind of like that. Do a car wheel. No. Not for me. So we had 62% said yes, depression is real. 38% said no, depression is not real. I want to know why you guys think it's real or why you guys don't think it's real. I don't really have an opinion. I really just want to know where y'all's brains are at, you know? That's really what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for too much of, you know, that'll cheer you up. Cheer me up. I don't need to be cheered up, brother. I need to win. You know what will cheer me up? Winning at life and helping other people. I consider that a win. Whenever there's a win in the chat, boom, that's a win for me. Just so y'all know. Like, anyone's like, oh, I ate steak. Oh, I did, you know, push-ups or whatever. Boom. Win. Win with a cartwheel. It's a start. That's kind of funny. Can you say hi, please? What up, Jessica? Drex Pump, are you natty? Yes, all natural over here. 0 roids. And you can even test me if you want. Even though I already kind of have tests and stuff. It's all about how do you think and what you believe in. And even if you don't give it a chance, it comes suddenly. Interesting. What is it comes? Because this is when the definition really matters and letting things come in really matter. It's like, it suddenly comes. What is it? Is it tough times? Because if you label depression tough times, then it doesn't sound permanent. You know? But if you label it depression, it sounds permanent. Do we see how the labels kind of work and how they kind of differ? I'm just trying to have the conversation here, okay? I don't really have a formed opinion on this yet. I want to keep it very, very civil talking about this. But I just have the question that when we talk about, you know, it suddenly comes. Like, what is it? Is that tough times or is that depression? Or what is depression? Is depression just tough times? Labeled as depression to make it sound like it's, you know, permanent, so people stay depressed instead of just thinking, oh no, that was just tough times. Seriously, that's where I get confused. My name is Win. I know all about it. What up, Teo? Remember me? What up? What up? What up? What up? Was good, Drex? What up? Official USR supporter. How to make bombs, bro? I don't know, man. Seriously, that's probably the last thing that I could give any advice on is how to make a bomb. Look, I've been and seen as much diverse communities as I could. Only places that depression is an issue is the USA and Europe. Outside those two, it's mainly in countries in war. So why do you think that is? That's a truth bomb. I don't know if people are ready to handle all that truth bomb. Seriously, I don't think, like, if you really break it down, that's the reality of the situation, is that a lot of these diverse communities have depression. Especially in the USA, especially in Europe, especially where they practice, therapists and like therapy, and it's very, I don't know, it's very interesting. Yo, bro, I want to say thank you for everything. You made me feel better about myself. Oh, hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that happened. And keep striving. Keep doing what you're doing. Have that no quit mentality, because at the end of the day, if you're feeling better, that means that there's a chance. Chance for greatness. What kind of water are you drinking? Just regular reverse osmosis water. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers we're getting. Thank you, guys. It's looking good. We're getting hella new subscribers. Thank you guys for that. Severely homophobic. Can be anyone with 5 without freaking out. Any advice? Don't be afraid. Can't be afraid, man. Like, if someone, I swear, if anyone ever says, like, what are you, homophobic? Just be like, no, I'm not afraid. Like, what? Or like, you're fat phobic? No, I'm not afraid of fat people. What are you talking about? See how they react. What time is it in your country? It's 6 for me, but I'm in Arizona right now, so yeah. No, actually, it's everywhere, but knowingly in these countries, you said it's everything. We're all psychos, but it's different levels. Oh, so you're saying that it... No, you don't understand. It's happening in these other countries, but they just don't know it, that it's happening. We know that it's happening. So that's why we choose to have more suicide rates and kill ourselves more. Because we know that it's happening. They don't. In what world does that make sense? Like, seriously, in what world does that make sense? That because, the reason that they don't know what's going on is because they're in such survival mode, some of them at least, that the idea of killing themselves doesn't even make sense. You ever watch Tribes in these documentaries? The idea of committing suicide does not make sense to them. It doesn't even cross. They're like, what do you mean? When they ask them, do you guys want to go to the USA? They're like, no, isn't that where people jump off buildings? How does that even make sense? Like, you're supposed to survive and get food for your family. If we don't hunt food, we're going to die. Like, they don't even think of killing themselves because they're in such survival mode. Like, I don't know. There's something to that. There's something to the idea of presenting depression and killing yourselves to a tribe member and them having zero concept of the idea of it because they're in such a survival mode that the idea of actively wanting to end your life doesn't make sense to them. It's like there's all these things trying to end your life. There's tigers. There's all and you're out here because of whatever. What it doesn't matter. Like, to them, it doesn't matter what the thing is that you're going through. They're in such survival mode. It's like if you were to, you can't kill yourself by drowning in water. Like, you can't drown yourself. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how you kill yourself, because at the end of the day, your brain's going to go in survival mode. It's going to go up because at the end of the day, your brain, like, it has a survival mechanism. That's why you never see someone actually drown themselves when they, like, kill themselves. Most cases, okay? Now, sometimes people plan it out the correct way and they take drugs or whatever. But for the most part, if you just try to jump into water, try to kill yourself, your body's going to be like, nope, I can't handle this. Got to go up. So, yeah, and there's a reason for that. The body, is not... Okay. Start bench cut? I don't even know what that means. Okay. Jimmy, Ethan, look at depression is case in one of these two scenarios: first world buzz problem or real PTSD. That I've seen you say that before. Actually, I'm getting like deja vu. What's your mental health? My mental health is great. But also, when it's not good, I don't blame it on labeling depression, anxiety. I just say either tough times or God's, bestowed some challenges that I need to face that's only going to make me better. All the bad things that have happened in my life have made me better. So for me, I can't really get mad at the bad things that have happened in my life, even though they're pretty bad. Do you consume Greek yogurt? No, but I probably should do a little bit more Greek yogurt. If I can get some good Greek yogurt from a place and mix it with berries. What city are you from? I'm from South Florida, like Miami area. All these people that throw around the word depression around like it's lifestyle are less than its weight. Exactly, 1000%. What's your mental health? What up, Jessica? What up, Matthias? Interesting. Elaborate, please. Are you okay? Anxiety people. Wait, are you okay? Yes. Anxiety people watching me. I don't know what that means, but I could elaborate with whatever you want me to elaborate with, and we could run through it and see where everyone's brains at or everyone's thoughts are. Let's have a little conversation about this. Also, thank you to the new subscribers. Thank you. What city you live in right now? Right now, I'm in Phoenix. It's a song. Oh, yeah, I remember that. What's your favorite food? Steak. Steak's always gonna be my favorite food. Always. That's why I eat it every day. Why not eat your favorite food every day? Yum. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Okay. This is part of it. This is part of the vibes. So yeah, midday YouTube stream, and at the end of the day, I'm not mad at it. We got way more new subscribers, awesome, and we're still continuously getting subscribers. So hell yeah, we're getting good questions, good people, new people hopping in, and continuously building the ecosystem of people in the chat. Every single day I do these streams, more and more people hop in. So it's just a continuous more and more OGs. So to a certain point, I'm going to start doing these streams. Half the people in there are literally going to be people that are already OGs, and the other half are going to be newer people. It's going to be as simple as that, because there's going to be so many people that just hop in. What do you think makes people kill themselves? I think what makes people kill themselves is the no hope factor. That's what I genuinely think it is. I think it's the idea that there's no light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I think it genuinely is. I think it's like at the point where their brain is there, and then there's a tunnel, right? There's always a tunnel in their brain, tunnel vision, blah, blah, all that. And I think it's like one of those things where there's literally like zero light at the end of the tunnel. They keep walking through a tunnel and there's just never any light. And they just assume that there's never going to be any light. That's what I genuinely think makes people kill themselves. I think it's the idea of no hope. I don't think it's like being super sad about something and like something really, really bad happening right then and there. Like, I think it's the idea that there's no hope of overcoming that bad thing. I think it really just comes down to no hope. So like if you can constantly give yourself hope through either religion or your own success, or someone else, that's a great strategy. What up, Lucas? Can I have a shout out? Do you think people are getting progressively more depressed? Yes, I do. I do think people are getting progressively more depressed. And I don't even like using the word depressed, but I think progressively when people use the word depressed, by definition, I think yes, but I don't like the label of it because it makes people feel like it's permanent. So I think people are going through tougher times. Yes. Do I think that tougher times meaning like war times? No. I mean like people are becoming more depressed because they're so addicted to their phones. They eat shitty food. I'm talking about the USA mainly. They eat shitty food. They're addicted to all these different screens, video games or whatever. And their brains are such short-term scrolling and they can't like focus. And then they wonder why they're so depressed. They don't do any human things. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything. So I think that's only been getting worse. I think more and more iPad kids. I think there's more and more kids on their phone than there ever has been. I think there's more and more kids playing video games than there ever has been. I think there's more and more kids staying inside, scrolling scrolling all day, not doing normal human activities. And I think that by definition makes you depressed. I really do. I don't think there's a human out there that is going to spend a year playing sports, having fun, going outside, traveling, eating healthy food, is not going to have a better year than the person that decides to stay in this room and play video games all day and eat fast food. Sorry. I think one is just clearly better. But I do think people are getting more depressed over time, and I think the reason is because of phones, bad media control, bad ways of thinking that everything is like the victim mindset. The victim mindset is killer. So think about it this way. It's a label and then an issue. So think about it this way. You're a kid, right? You go through some tough times, okay? And then you're like, I don't really know what's going on. Like, I failed that test the other day. You know, my parents are getting a divorce, whatever. Like, bad things are happening. And you tell your doctor about that. And you say, yeah, I've been feeling kind of sad about that. And your doctor, after describing all these symptoms, says, you have depression. You have depression and anxiety, right? You've just described symptoms of depression and anxiety, but they told you have it. Now you go, oh, I have this? Okay, I have this. This is permanent disease in my brain. I can't do anything to change it. There's nothing I can do to change it. I can't lift weights. I can't eat good food. I can't change my lifestyle. Nothing will happen that's going to make me change this permanent disease in my brain, because you, doctor, and I listen to my doctor about everything, because people fucking listen to the doctor about everything. I don't know why, but they do. Since you just told me that, I'll make sure to know that I always have depression for the rest of my life. Thank you. And then that kid goes through life, right? They go through middle school, and every single time something bad happens or they feel sad now, they always are going to say that's depression. So now they feel depressed, and then they go into the hole of depression, like, oh, I'm depressed, blah, blah, blah. I'm feeling depressed, blah, blah, blah. And then they get in that hole, right? And now it's a rabbit hole. Now you're in the mindset of feeling depressed. The doctor told you you're depressed, and the doctor knows everything, right? Apparently. So now an old adult has told you you're depressed. You think you have this permanent thing in your body. You've told yourself that you've had it now. Every single time anything bad happens or you feel sad, you now blame it on this thing. I'm sorry. How the hell are you not going to be depressed? How the hell are you not going to be sad? So we need to change the entire mindset. We need to change the entire label, okay? When these happens, these doctors need to stop telling these kids when they give them depression symptoms that they are depressed, okay? They need to give them more context on, like, okay, well, what are you doing? What is you doing in your lifestyle? Like, if some kid walked up to me and said, I'm depressed, and I'm going, okay, what have you been doing? Like, well, playing video games all day and eating fast food. Okay, well, I'd be depressed too if I did that. You know? Like, seriously, I would. You piss me off so much. You don't get, some people don't say this for every situation. Text burst. What up? Damn. Well, I mean, I usually get some haters when I talk about this stuff. You know, I try to keep it somewhat civilized, but people definitely get hurt. And the reason they get hurt is because they have this urge to defend depression so much, okay? They have this extreme urge to be like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. We go through it, and you don't understand. I'm like, why are you defending this thing? This thing's trying to kill you, right? Depression's trying to kill you, correct? Because depression makes people commit suicide. By definition, depression is trying to kill you. So this thing is trying to kill you. Why are you defending it? Why are you trying to tell me how much it exists? Why instead you go, wait a second, maybe let me try this mindset of someone that actually, you know, is not depressed, help people through depression get out of it. Like, maybe take this approach. And if you're wrong, or if I give the wrong advice, guess what? You're back to being depressed. So who really cares, you know? Why not give it a shot? You know? That's what I'm saying. It's not a choice. Like, oh, I'm not depressed anymore. Yeah. I'm not saying that anyone's going to get out of any, you know, tough times or depression by saying it. I've never been a advocate of words of affirmation getting people out of depression ever. I think the idea of saying that is idiotic. But I do think that working out, eating healthy food, getting in nature, and doing a healthy lifestyle can 1,000% help you get out of depression, 1,000,000,000%. And not just saying you're going to do these things, but actually doing them. And unfortunately, a lot of people, when I tell them this, they don't want to do those things. They actually just rather defend depression. And I'm like, well, you're never going to be able to not be depressed because you can't even take the first step of listening to me and actually trying things. Because you're so stuck on defending this thing, okay? Stop defending it. It's okay. Stop defending it. Maybe you don't need to defend it. You know, it's trying to kill you. I don't know anybody that defends something that's trying to kill them. It can help you, but if you come back to that shitty environment, then there is no point. Yeah, that's completely incorrect. So what do you mean there's no point? So you're trying to tell me that, say someone gets bullied, right, in school, and there's all these bullies because they're skinny and weak, and they're depressed and they want to kill themselves because they're skinny and weak. Understandable. Okay, they go to the gym for 3 years, get massive and big and strong, right? Okay, they go back to that situation where all the bullies are. Same environment, same bullies, same comments. But he's big and strong now. The bullies don't say the same thing because now he's big and strong, and he can defend himself. In what world is that the same environment, two different situations because he actually worked on himself? Okay, there is a point to that. To say that there's no point into doing lifestyle changes because the environment will stay the same is absolutely insane. Working harder is never going to not help. Pursuing your goals is never not going to not help. Doing push-ups is never going to not help. Getting a nature is never going to not help. Eating healthy food is never going to not help. Pursuing your goals and passion is never going to not help. Okay? Trying to battle these things that are trying to kill you is never going to not help. A lot of people look at depression like it's this dictator that's controlling them instead of looking at it like a war that they may try to win. Like, oh, there's a war going on in my brain. Like, you don't understand. Like, depression's a war in my brain. Okay, I agree. There is a war in your brain. How about you win the war? Whoa, wait a second. What? Yeah, there's a war in your brain. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Win the war. All of a sudden, no. No. Like, how about you look at it like a war? Maybe it's the hardest thing you'll ever do in your entire life. Maybe it'll take 10 years to win the depression war, but try to win it at least. Don't just not win it, you know? Like, okay, someone is abused at home. Okay, you go to the gym, whatever, you're getting a second to breathe when you go to the gym, but then you come to that abusive household again. Yeah, and the stronger and bigger you get, the more you can defend yourself until maybe, you know, that abuser realizes that they can't mess with you anymore because you've gotten too big and strong and you've become full survival mode. You learn how to fight or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying is there's always a way out. Okay? And the truth is, if it comes worse to worse, you can always literally, you know, get out of the abusive situation by calling child services or whatever, or just moving out, or whatever the situation is. There's always a way out. There's always a way out. Is it easy? Fuck no. But there's always a way out. Always, always, always. Always a move on the chessboard. Well, there will never not be a move on the chessboard. Yeah, physically you're strong, but mental health matters the most. I agree. I think mental health matters more than physical health, actually, to a certain extent. But I also agree that your physical health being prioritized can give massive benefits to mental health. Like, exercise literally helps release endorphins and less stress hormones. Like, it literally can relax you. And also, exercise is obviously one of the healthiest things a human can possibly do. So, I think if you want good mental health, you should probably do more physical exercise and also get in nature. I think that's another big thing for mental health. And I'm not saying that just because you lift weights and just, focus on your diet, that's like, no, you need to, you know, practice your meditation, all that. But I think it's just good to have everything. Like, do everything, you know? I'm not saying that there isn't a way out. Fully believe someone can get out of depression. But the way you put it, it says it's so easy when it's not. That's what's, yeah, no. Never said it's easy because it's not easy, okay? That's the entire point. Life isn't easy. If anyone ever told you guys life's easy, they're fucking bullshitting you. Life is not easy. Life is not fair. Life's never been fair. If anyone told you life's fair, they're incorrect, okay? Depression is hard. Doesn't mean that you can't fight it, okay? Do I think it's hard? Of course, 1,000%. Why do you think so many people complain about it? Obviously, it's hard. If it wasn't, then no one would complain about it. My point is this. All those things aside, what's the best option on the chessboard now? Now that we know all this, it's hard, all that. Do we choose to say, let's actually fight the hard thing and win? Or do we say, give up? Let's give up because it's too hard. That's where my approach is. I'm like, I just don't want to give up because something's too hard, you know? So, like, if depression is too hard, I can't give up, you know? So, that's my mindset. That's where the no-quit mentality comes in. Got to have that no-quit mentality. But like I said, I haven't even answered the question, is depression real yet? Like, I don't even really have a stance or opinion. I have my thoughts, but I can't really say, like, whether it's... I just want to know your guys' thoughts on the actual yes or no part of it. What are we at? 45 minutes? All right. I just got a horrible haircut and cried about it in my room for an hour. I don't know what to do. Well, truth is, if you're a dude, you shouldn't worry about your hair, to be honest. And if you're a girl, I don't really know. I can't really give you advice on that, to be honest. What up, smooth operator? Was good, was good. Doing a live stream, man. Trying to give y'all the sauce. Trying to help y'all out and motivate y'all. At the end of the day, this stream might be over, low-key. I'm not going to lie. It's been going on for 46 minutes. It has not been a bad stream, but I'm just, like, tired. I've done a lot today. And, you know, I decided to start this stream after kind of already being tired and doing a lot and being like, okay, well, how do I get, you know, more effort in with a more, like, forcible, like, vibe? So I basically forced my body to be like, okay, I don't care how tired you are. You're going to do this stream anyway. And now we're here. So, Coach, what up? What up? Can you dono 1,000 Robux to me? No. What up? What up? Unknown was good. What up? Zapoke? Yeah. So, probably gonna end it here, to be honest. Cause it was a good stream, but low-key, we all know this. The streams always go way harder during morning, which is fine. I also got some stuff I gotta buy. I gotta go to the store. I got moves I gotta make, for sure. But can you tell me what to do about my cousin being depressed? I say you take a look at their lifestyle and figure out what they're doing that could possibly be making them depressed. Are they scrolling? Are they eating really bad food? Okay. Are they looking at their phone all day? Are they playing video games all day? Are they not going outside? Are they not playing sports? All of these things have a massive factor. So you need to take a look at their lifestyle. Maybe take them out in the park and let's talk about it. Like, hey, man, like, what are you really doing with your life? Like what do you really do during the day? Because, like, I'll tell you right now, if I was scrolling all day, if I was eating shitty food, I'd feel depressed too. So, like, let's figure this out. Like, maybe there's a way different, like, way to look at this that we're not even tackling yet. Hey, how are you? Favorite color? Why are you on live? Favorite color is blue. I'm on live to help y'all out. You know, give y'all life advice, how to become the best version of yourself, mentally, physically, and spiritually, and emotionally, and financially. And, I can't really think of any other ones. But yeah, it's all mental, physical, emotional, financial, and spiritual. Those 5. Okay. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Don't let the haters win, because at the end of the day, haters can be your biggest motivators. And, you know, they're only hating at the end of the day. And remember, guys, I am not, when I say these things about, like, depression not being real, it literally only comes from me trying to help you guys. I have zero hate in my heart in the idea of trying to hurt someone that watches me. If it is a temporary hurt to make you feel better, that's needed, then it's okay. But all I want is for you guys to do better. Because the better you guys do, the better I feel. Simple as that. Selfish as it sounds. But yeah, sorry to anyone new hopping in that may possibly miss the entire stream. I'll be streaming maybe later tonight. We'll see. We shall see. But other than that, don't quit. Ruthless mentality. And win. Peace out.